And now for our feature presentation.
Alright everyone, we're going to go ahead and do my 23rd game of my solo run of Jeopardy for Phillips in the Eye. And so far I've win $3,589,768. I would love to win more. Let's see if we can. Like I said, I'm having a good time playing this version of Jeopardy, so I want to keep it going.
This is Jeopardy! And now, entering the studio is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Charlie O'Donnell. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy! If you already know the rules, select the number of players. For game rules, select Help.
If you know the rules, please select the number of players. Okay, go ahead and select a name. Asia? Now, if your names are right, select Play Game.
Here we go. Time to play Jeopardy for Phillips CDI.
We start you off, as we always do, with the Jeopardy round. This is the easier round, and today here are your categories.
Hope we get some good ones.
Endangered Species,
Okay.
Folk Singers, Money, March 15th, Children's Books, and four-letter words.
We've seen these categories before, so we know what we're doing here.
Let's put the dollar values on the board. Asia, make your first selection.
Endangered species for 500, please.
For $500,
The clouded and snow species of this cat are heading towards extinction in Asia.
What is a leopard?
yes, well done. Asia, how are you going to...
Folk singers for 500.
The answer?
This folk group evolved from informal songfests in Pete Seeger's home in 1949.
Who are the Weavers?
That's right.
Four-letter words, 500.
Asia, how are you going to play it? For $500,
It's the first four-letter noun in the rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle.
What is the moon?
that's the one.
March 15th. 500.
Asia, what'll it be? Select.
Or no, kids' books, 500. Let's go there instead.
For $500,
Chapter 11 of her book, Little House on the Prairie, is titled Indians in the House.
Who is Laura Ingalls Wilder?
right. Asia, how are you going to play it? For $500,
On March 15, 1917, this Tsar abdicated in favor of Mikhail, who abdicated March 16.
Who is Nicholas II?
you're right. Asia, how are you going to play it? For $500,
Though it changed its name from Burma, it didn't change the name of its currency, the Chot.
What is Myanmar? Oops, no.
you got it.
I'll take endangered species for 400.
Asia, which one do you want? For $400,
Birds endangered in this state include species of hawk, goose, and nukupu'u.
What is the Hawaii? Oops.
you got it.
Folk singers for 400.
Asia, which one do you want? For $400,
A former member of the Limelighters, his first solo hit was Baby the Rain Must Fall in 1965.
Who is Glenn Yarbrough?
you got it. Asia, what'll it be? For $400,
The raised platform in a lecture hall on which the speaker stands.
What is days?
that's it.
Kids books for 400, please.
Asia, how are you going to play it? Select. For $400,
Princess Ozma and Dorothy journey to the magic isle of the Skeezers in his book Glinda of Oz.
Who is L. Frank Baum?
you're right. Asia, which one do you want?
March for 400.
For $400,
Dr. Bernard Fantis set up the first bank of this type in the U.S. March 15, 1937. It had no coins, just corpuscles.
What is a blood bank?
correct. Asia, which one do you want? The answer is
The Irish unit of currency is called a punt or this.
What is a pound?
that's it. Asia, how are you going to play it? Answer.
6 types of darters, which are these, are on the current U.S. endangered list.
What are fish?
Correct. Asia, which one do you... For $300.
Her 1975 album, Judith, featured the hit single, Send in the Clowns.
Who is Judy Collins?
That's right.
Four-letter words for 300, please.
Asia, how are you going to play it? For $300.
The Back of the Neck.
What is the nape?
That's right. Asia, which one do you want? And it's the Daily Double.
6,300, please.
Asia, all right, a true Daily Double. Here is your Daily Double clue.
In Joe's Boys, this author wrote that Joe, the ugly duckling, became a golden goose.
Who is Louisa May Alcott?
Yes, well done. Asia,
Or four-letter words 100. I meant to go to endangered species 100.
for $100.
If you're badly mistaken, you're way off this infield item.
What is base?
Right.
Endangered species for 100.
Asia, how are you going to play it? For $100.
Poachers go after elephants for the ivory, and after rhinos for these facial features.
What are the horns?
Well done. Asia, for $200.
Lack of this food is one of the reasons the giant panda is disappearing.
What are bamboo shoots?
Right. Asia, for $100.
This trio won Grammys in 1962 and 1963 for If I Had a Hammer and Blowin' in the Wind.
Who are Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Right. Asia, the clue.
This group's first release, Scarlet Ribbons, didn't chart, but its second, Tom Dooley, went to number 1.
Who are the Kingston Trio?
You got it. Asia, here it is.
As of July 1991, 1 Italian lira was worth almost 2.5 of this Mexican unit.
What is a peso?
Right. Asia? For $200,
Of the Swiss franc, the Belgian franc, or the French franc, the one worth the most.
What is the Swiss franc?
correct. Asia? For $300,
The name of the Dutch guilder is derived from the word for this metal.
What is gold?
yes, you got it. Asia? For $100,
This man, who was the O in Jackie O, died March 15, 1975.
Who is Aristotle Onassis?
yes, you got it. Asia? The clue.
Old Hickory sticks in our mind as this president, born March 15, 1767.
Who is Andrew Jackson?
You're right. Asia? For $300,
She opened as a Doolittle on Broadway March 15, 1956, with a future Doolittle, Rex Harrison.
Who is Audrey Hepburn? Wait, no. Who is Julie Andrews?
yes, well done. Asia? The clue.
This dog's name had a double meaning. It referred to his color and to his yelling bark.
Who is Old Yeller?
That's it. Asia? For $200,
This girl detective goes on safari in East Africa in The Spider Sapphire Mystery.
Who's Nancy Drew?
that's it. Here is the last clue. For $200,
Hilton's Horizon or Stein's Generation.
What is Lost?
that's right.
$15,000.
All right, that does it for the Jeopardy round. In Double Jeopardy, it gets tougher. Of course, it depends on the categories. Here they are. State parks, mathematics, proverbs, politics, glass, and European history. First, let's put the dollar values on the board. Asia, make your first selection. Answer.
As a result of this war, Sparta became the strongest Greek city-state in 404 BC.
What's the Peloponnesian War?
Right. Asia, which one do you want? Select. Here's your clue.
Craftsmen from this Italian city made the plate glass for Versailles' Hall of Mirrors.
What is Venice?
Yes. Asia, which one do you want? Here's your clue.
The term for part of a circle formed between two radii and the circumference.
What is a sector?
That's it. Asia, what'll it be? Here's your clue.
One of the two Supreme Court nominees in 1987 for the seat now held by Anthony Kennedy.
Who is Ginsburg Douglas or Douglas Ginsburg? Who is Douglas Ginsburg? Yeah.
You're right.
Robert Bork was the other.
Asia, which one do you want? For $1,000.
A Chinese proverb states, "The nights are for these, and the days are for fulfilling them."
What are dreams?
Correct. Asia, how are you going to play it? For $1,000.
The two states in which you'll find a Washington Crossing State Park.
What are Pennsylvania and New Jersey?
Right. Asia, what'll it be? Select. For $800.
When King Wilhelm I became Emperor of Germany in 1871, this became the German Empire's largest state.
What is Prussia?
Yes, well done. Asia, what'll it be? The answer there.
The addition of this element to glass makes it sparkle and makes it heavier.
What is lead?
Well done. Asia, which one do you want? For $800.
The square root of 2 to the fourth.
What is 4?
Correct. Asia, how are you going to play it? For $800.
It's the fraction of votes needed in the House and Senate to override a president's veto.
What is 2/3?
Yes, you got it. Asia, how are you going to play it? The answer?
The more of these, the more offenders.
What are laws?
You got it. Asia, how are you going to play it? The answer there?
A state park near Little Falls, Minnesota, features the boyhood home of this aviator.
Who is Charles Lindbergh?
Right. Asia, which one do you want? For $600.
On June 17, 1944, this North Atlantic island gained complete independence from Denmark.
What is Iceland?
Yes, you got it. Asia, which one do you want? For $600.
In 1915, Corning introduced heat-resistant borosilicate ovenware under this trade name.
What is Pyrex?
Yes, you got it. Asia, how are you going to play it? Select. For $600.
It's the term for integers greater than 1 that have only 1 and themselves as factors.
What are prime numbers?
You're right. Asia, which one do you want? For $600.
In Congress, the assistants to the majority and minority floor leaders are known as these.
What are whips?
Right. Asia, which one do you want? For $600.
A drowning man will clutch at one of these.
What is a straw?
Well done. Asia, which one do you want? The answer there?
This state's Pancho Villa State Park lies on the site of Villa's 1916 raid.
What is New Mexico?
Yes, well done. Asia, which one do you want? For $400.
From about 970 to 1301, descendants of Arpad, chief of the Magyars, ruled this country.
What is Hungary?
That's the one. Asia, which one do you want? For $400.
Cobalt added to glass gives it this tint.
What is blue?
That's the one. Asia, which one do you want? For $400.
In trigonometry, SEC is secant, SIN is sine, and COT is this.
What is cotangent?
That's right. Asia, how are you going to play it? The clue is a daily double.
Took a little while to find it, but we found one of them.
Asia,
30,600.
get it correct, of course, and you'll double your score. Here is your daily double clue.
From the Latin meaning to rest on, it's a candidate for an office who already holds the position.
What is incumbent?
Yes, well done. Asia, which one? The answer is
A commissioner allegedly called this retirement program the most complex God and Congress ever created.
What is Social Security?
correct. Asia, what'll it be? Your clue is
They are the devil's books, and if you're lucky at them, you're unlucky in love.
What are cards?
that's the one. Asia, which one do you want? It's the last daily double of this game. Asia, going for it all. All right, let's see what happens. Here is your daily double clue.
Covering about 6 million acres, Adirondack State Park in this state is the USA's largest.
What is New York?
Yes, you got it. Asia? The answer there.
In algebraic equation, Amos, an Egyptian scribe, used the word heap the way we use this 24th letter.
What is X?
You're right. Asia? How are you going to play it? For $200,
Many limestone caverns are featured in a Montana state park named for these two explorers.
Who are Lewis and Clark?
right. Asia? Answer?
Don't cut off your nose to do this.
What is spite your face?
That's it. Asia? The clue.
This type of glass can be used to make fishing rods and sports car bodies.
What is fiberglass?
Yes. Here is the last clue. Your clue is
He said, I found the crown of France lying on the ground, and I picked it up with a sword.
Who is Napoleon?
that's the one. And that does it for Double Jeopardy.
We're moving on to Final Jeopardy.
In a moment, Final Jeopardy. Each player will be writing down their Final Jeopardy question on a piece of paper. Make sure you have enough pens and paper for everybody before starting this Final Jeopardy round. Now, let's take a look at our Final Jeopardy category. The Final Jeopardy category is Knights. Now it's time to place your Final Jeopardy wager. Asia? Make sure your opponents are looking the other way as you enter your secret wager.
I'll wager everything except $23.
In just a moment, we will show you the clue. You must write down your response before time runs out, so make sure you have a pen and paper ready.
The Final Jeopardy answer is, in most legends, he's the son of Ban and the lover of Queen Guinevere.
Who is Lancelot? Sir Lancelot.
Time's up. Please stop writing. The correct question, who is Sir Lancelot?
Yep.
Asia? Were you right or wrong? Great. You're the Jeopardy champ. Now let's see how much more you've added to your winnings. Big wager, big score, big player. Good going, Jeopardy champ.
All right, that concludes this game of Jeopardy. Let's take a look at the high scores, shall we?
Here are Jeopardy's high scores. So far, of course, you're the only one on the board.
I believe this has been our best game so far.
Would you like to play again? No? Okay. But thanks for playing. I'm Alex Trebek, and I'll see you next time when once again you get to play Jeopardy!
We've won $3,838,945.